Hello, time traveler. Welcome, or perhaps I should say, well met, time traveler, for you're about to take a journey back through time, or from the comfort of your own home, or wherever you're listening from. I'm your guide. Every Thursday, I take you on adventures through history's grandest. Tonight, we dim the torchlight and drift slowly into one of the most famous and brutal arenas in history. The Roman Colosseum. You've probably seen images of it, crumbling arches, sun-bleached stone, tourists with cameras. But 2,000 years ago, it echoed not with footsteps, but with roars. Not just from the crowd, but lions, gladiators, trumpets, screams. While the Roman Empire liked to call the games a spectacle, for many, they were anything but fair. The Colosseum promised combat, heroism, and entertainment. But behind that promise was something darker. Most gladiators weren't volunteers. They were slaves, prisoners, war captives, forced to fight for survival and for Roman amusement. Imagine waking up underground in the dim belly of the arena, the scent of blood in the air. You are handed a sword, a helmet too heavy, and no choice. You step out into sunlight, but it's blinding. Tens of thousands of faces stare at you from the stone seats above. Then, across the sand, your opponent appears, except it's not a man. It's a bear, or a lion, or even worse, a professional gladiator, trained, armored, famous. You were thrown into this match for breaking a law, or for being a prisoner of war, and now you're the show. They called it venatio, wild beast hunts, or dematio ad bestias, condemnation to the beasts, and those matches weren't fights. They were executions, dressed up as theater. Other times, men were given wooden swords. No edge, no chance, just a lesson in pain, while the crowd laughed. Sometimes gladiators were forced to fight blindfolded, or chained together, or made to fight in groups. 10 against 1, and that one might be the emperor's favorite. The games were carefully choreographed, but not for fairness, for spectacle. The crowd didn't want equality. They wanted blood, and yet some gladiators became stars. Survivors cheered like athletes today. They were still slaves, but if they lived long enough, they might earn freedom. A wooden sword, the rudies, was their ticket out. Few ever held it. Most didn't last long enough. And when the sun set over Rome, the Colosseum would fall quiet again. Sand soaked in red. Bones cleared, until the next show. Now, that arena stands empty. The crowd is gone. The lions are dust, are safe, far from the roar of ancient Rome. So, breathe deeply. Let the stone walls crumble gently into dream. Tonight, you don't fight, you rest. And from past Reverie, we say, good night, time traveler. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. To keep these adventures in history ad-free, support the channel through the provided means. Subscribe to join us back here every Thursday at 9 a.m. Arizona. Time for more adventures in history. Until then, remember, you are all the history you'll ever know.